Nothing owed, nothing feared. Fence to ride and a storm to face. On 2 feet, that's his place. A cowboy stands alone. No crowd clap when the job gets done. Just setting stars and rising sun. Freedom rings in quiet ways, in honest work, in weathered days. A cowboy stands alone on ground he's worked and stones he's known. Back bent strong, word held tight, walking truth from dawn to night. No silver badge, no throne, just a life that's plainly shown. A cowboy stands alone. It's all gone, but the posts hold tight, leaning just enough to remember the fights. We learned to climb, learned to fall, learned what was ours and what wasn't at all. Early thought, some things bend, some things break. That old fence don't. Daddy said, son, lines ain't walls, they just teach you how to stand tall. Summer days, cut off jeans, running wild through open fields. Memory loop, back when time didn't hurry us. Yeah, that old fence still stands between the past and who I am. It's seen us grow, seen us roam, seen us learn the meaning of home. I've crossed oceans, changed my plans, but some truths don't shift with the land. Yeah, that old fence still stands. Barbed wire humming in the breeze, sounds like childhood calling me. I've seen bright lights, painted lines, rules that change with every sign. But roots don't move when wind to man, they just wade in the ground. They understand that old fence still stands like a promise made slow, in the way we leave, in a way we know. Yeah, that old fence still stands through every year, through every change. It don't mind if you wander off, it just stays the same. I might bend, I might land in places I never planned, but back home, that old fence still stands. Yeah, that old fence still stands through every year, through every change. It don't mind if you wander off, it just stays the same. I might bend, I might land sunsets low on familiar land. Some things last. Fence posts lined up like a telling the truth. Morning wind don't lie, neither do you. Boot leather creeps, saddles tight. Daybreak's hard, not polite. I don't cut corners, don't borrow blame. I put my back behind my name. Quick or phone, ain't lost, just moving on. Seen crooked deals dressed up clean, heard sweet talk from mean men's dreams. But I learned early, pay the cost. Straight ahead beats being lost. I ride straight lines, even when the road get long. I don't bend for easy money, I don't lean where I don't belong. Turn around, freedom fits a steady hand. Wide open sky, narrow code, say what you mean, then hit the road. You fall off once, you climb back on. That's how this life gets carried on. I ride straight line, no shortcuts home. I've been tempted by fast winds, by shady shade and false friends. But I'd rather show up broke and clean than rich in someone else's sin. Bills drum truth into the ground. Every mile I stand my ground. I ride straight lines through dust, doubt, and hard-earned days. Freedom's not doing whatever you want, it's doing right the same old way. The sun drops low behind the pines. I tip my hat to the day I find. Yeah, I ride straight lines.
To my ex and his new girl, if you take a wrong turn at this stop sign, I'm gonna grab my purse and my best friend, and we're gonna raise hell one more time. I swear that was the last time. I swear I said last night. I swear he said I never learned my lesson. Yeehaw tonight, tequila sunrise. I got a man back at home, won't stay on my mind. I swear that was the last time. I swear I said the last night. I swear he said I never learned my lesson. Yeehaw tonight. My daddy told me stay away from cowboys. wish you raised a woman just like you. I swear that was the last time. I swear I said the last night. I swear he said I never learned my lesson. Yeehaw tonight, tequila sunrise. I got a man back at home who won't stay on my mind. I swear that was the last time. I swear I said the last night. I swear he said I never learned my lesson. Yeehaw tonight.
Sky still dark, coffee gone. Day don't wait, boots on. Fence line leaning, I don't curse. Just grab wire, make it worse. Handshake dust, back bites hard. Still finish what I start. I work till the job is done. Sun climbs high, sweat runs low. Every scar, thing I know. I don't quit when it gets long. I don't need praise to carry on. Freedom ain't fun, freedom's won. I work till the job is done. Shadow short, noon bell gone. I work till the job is done. I work till the job is done. Not cause I'm tough, cause it's right. I don't leave when the day's still young. I leave when the work looks right. No excuses, no rerun. I work till the job is done. I sleep clean, tired and proud. That's enough, don't say it loud. Close the gate, check it twice. Pay what you owe, pay the price. Help your neighbor if he's stuck, then move on, don't lean on luck. I work till the job is done, then I rest. When the sun finally lays me low and my hands can't do what they know, let them say I never run. I stayed till the job was done. Hat off, day done, job's done. First light spills on a barbed wire view. Roosters crow like they're calling roll. I learned my letters in the dirt with a stick and a lesson that work comes first. Hands got tough before they grew. Every sunrise had something to prove, quick and faint. This ground taught me how to stand. Water troughs and broken gates, fix it now, don't cuss the fate. If you knock it down, you build it back. That's a deal, that's a track. The ranch raised me true, more than book or a classroom could. taught me through. What you start is what you do. Turn around. Freedom fits a steady soul. I've seen towns without a name, fast talk, dressed up clean. But I'd rather earn a quiet nod than sell my word to feel tall. A man's word don't need a sign. Daddy said, son, look folks straight. Say it once, say and demonstrate. If you fall, you rise and try. Don't blame the wind, don't curse the sky. Bill storms roll in, cattle move, I don't flinch, I've got work to do. The ranch raised me true. Hard work carved this point of view. Freedom's not just running loose, it's knowing why and seeing it through. Sun drops low, day rings through. Dust settles, stars come into view. Yeah, the ranch raised me true. Morning light on a two-lane road, dew on grass where the old fence leans low. Courthouse square wakes slow and plain. The wind hums soft through a stripe of rain. Front porch paint in a weather tone, rocking chair that's never alone. Granddad's laugh and screen door slam, Sunday shoes and a steady hand. I know where I belong.
Hand-me-downs, Friday drums, fireworks, July homes.
I've seen bigger lights, louder names, but pride don't live in a hall of fame. A flag still waves at home over fields I've always known. When the world feels hard and cold, that color tells me where to go. I left the dreams and a restless heart laying down far road can part. Every mile just proved it true. Home don't stop believing in you. It ain't about the glory or the fight, it's the people standing in the light saying, you're one of ours. The flag still waves at home. For every wrong and right I've known, it don't ask where I've been, just says, son, you're welcome in. If I stumble, if I fall, that town still hears my call. Every prayer, every oath is stitched in red, white hope. The flag still waves at home in the wind when I'm alone. No matter how far out, it waves me back, it waves me home. Sun goes down, bells ring low. Same old sky, same old road. I shut my eyes and I know a flag still waves at home. Ace on the floor by the bedroom door. Same three chords we swore before. Neon leaking through the blind, lighting up what love left behind. Broken promises and old guitars, long line house.
Back porch nights with the radio low, barefoot days and where the warm winds blow. Now it's just me and a six-string scar, counting time in an empty bar.
Songs remember, broken promises and old guitar. Southern moon and faded scars. Every note still says your name. Every chord still sounds the same. You drove off past the county line, left me here with this heart of mine. Broken promises and old guitars. Ashtray full and a screen door swing.
Summer night don't feel like a thing.
Just music and what it brings.
Sun sinking low through lace curtains, cicadas tuning up outside. Cast iron singing on the stove. Smells like stories nobody wrote. Flour on the counter, hands moving slow. She knows this recipe by soul. Whisper a line, this is where the day lets go. Window crack, summer leaning in. Radio hums an old Merle tune. She tastes the sauce, closes her eyes like she's praying without a sound. Sundown comes easy here. Mama's kitchen at sundown, where the world finally slows down. Every word takes a seat, every heart finds something to eat. Spoon on bowl, quiet laugh. Daddy's boots by the back door. Dust on the floor from the road before. We talk about nothing and everything. Pass the bread, let the silence sing. Mama's kitchen at sundown. Feels like forgiveness going around. I've chased comfort in 1,000 places, under brighter, colder lights, but nothing holds me like this room when day turns into night. Blue scrape, shadows grow outside, the sky puts on a show. Mama's kitchen at sundown. Roots run deep in that worn linoleum ground. Oh, no matter how far I've gone astray, this is where I'm fed and found. Lights dim low, dishes dry, crickets start their lullaby. Mama's kitchen at sundown.
Ragged clothes hanging off him like snow on the pines. He was calling out to no one, like a man who lost his mind. Holes in his boots and dirt on his face. His boots didn't get those holes from walking around this place. I tried to help him, I did my best, and he pulled up his sleeve to show me his scars, he said. Try to take my blood, but I still have my heart. He had so much pain I couldn't look him in the eyes, 'cause he carried that war in his eyes. He carried that war in his eyes. He said, I tried to get back to you soon as I could. I lost so much along the way. I'm just glad I still have you. And I said, what are you talking about, man? Who do you think I am? And he started crying. He put his head in his hands. And he said, I've been praying every day that God will just let me die. The sun's setting soon, and I'll need a place to hide. And I asked him, why are you running, man? Where are you running from? And he looked at me like he was staring
Wind don't knock, it just comes through. Same as true, same as you. Born with dust in my lungs, sun in my eyes, work on my tongue. Never learned how to sit still, only how to bend my will. Freedom in my blood. Callous cracks, knuckles split, still shake hands and mean it. I don't bow to easy days. I earn my keep, I earn my say. A man ain't rich by what he owns, but by the roads he walks alone. Gate swings once, then stands. Freedom in my blood runs deeper than the pain. I don't chase gold or flood, just white skies and open range. If I fall, I rise because freedom in my blood. I've turned down more than I took, kept my name clean, that's the hook. Leave a place better than found, don't shoot, talk, stand your ground. Help your neighbor ride it out, no man's free with too much doubt. Freedom in my blood ain't for sale. When the sun burns out my sight and my hands can't hold on tight, they'll lay me down in honest mud, still running. Freedom in my blood, no chains, no grudge. Freedom in my blood. Sidewalk warm from afternoon, town clock still, just afternoon. Barber pole still spinning slow, same old jokes I already know. Hardware store smells like rain, keys and nails, and yesterday. Main Street never changed. Knew the sign was one light out, Friday crowds that linger around, first job checking my back pocket, dreams bigger than I could hold yet. I left thinking time would fade, but Main Street never changed. Shoes scuffed dust by the crosswalk light. Main Street never changed. He just waited out my years. Let the world pull me away, then welcome back my fears. Under skies that stayed the same, while I rearranged. Main Street never changed. I'm older now, walk a bit slow. Shops know things I don't show. City's taught me how to run. Home taught me where I'm from. When every plan felt overplayed, Main Street still knew my face. Main Street never changed, but I sure did. If I ever forget my name, or trade my roots for something staged, I'll come back, no questions raised, 'cause Main Street never changed. Neon horns, evening settles in. Main Street still breathing.
Man ain't rich by what he claims. Dust on my hat, sun on my face, every scar earned, none misplaced. I don't talk loud, I don't explain. My word walks ahead of my name. I don't need the world's acclaim. I live by my name. I've turned down deals that didn't sit right, walked away clean from easy lies. Freedom's just truth you don't trade away, even when it costs you days. You choose your road, then you stay. Yeah, I live by my name, by the work of my hands. If I say I'll be there, you can bet where I stand. I don't bend, I don't change, just to fit in their game. I don't chase fortune or fame. Yeah, I live by my name. Reputation's built slow, outlaws fast. Fence line straight, sun going down. Quiet pride in honest ground. My daddy said, son, let your shadow be something you ain't ashamed to see. When the dust settles, that's what remains. Not what you want, but how you played. I live by my name when nobody's near. It's easy to be honest when your conscience is clear. Yeah, I live by my name through hard years and long days. I keep my word, I keep my line, even when the sky turns gray. You can take what you can, but you won't take my name. I stand right where I claim. Yeah, I live by my name. Sunrise will test me again. I'll answer.
And pickups. Old photographs and pickups, and some cowboy boots that are scuffed up from dancing on the hood of my truck. I could never get enough. All the memories flooding back, thinking about all the things we had. All those nights we burned the matches. Wish I could go back, I'd do it all again. Thinking about my friends, all the memories flooding back. Old photographs and pickups.
Breaks before I do. Boot leather stiff with yesterday. Sun climbs fast, don't hear me pray. Fence to mend and a field to clear. Only thing promised is work right here. Sweat writes my story. Short don't lie, scars don't fake. Every line's a choice I make. Freedom ain't a word you shout, it's earning what you live about. Sweat writes my story, not luck, not borrowed glory. In dust I stand, in sun I stay. Paid and callous day by day, no silver spoon, no easy road. Just a back that bends and a coat I hold. Sweat writes my story. The land remembers effort. So do I. Pickup parked by the leaning shed. Long days waiting, the things unsaid. Boots kick off by the back step rail. Wind rolls soft through the weed and hail. Home is where the dust settles. Old dog lifts his braying head, knows the sound of the road I tread. Left out there, everything tracing on. On windowsills and worn out metal, on picture frames and porch swing chains, on quiet nights in summer rains. World may spin and hearts may roam, but peace comes slow where you're known. Home is where the dust settles. Not where you run to, where you stop. The road don't ask where I've been, it just opens. Leather creaks with every mile. Same old ache, same crooked smile. I learned to pack what matters most and leave behind what weighs like ghosts. There's towns I love, there's names I want. There's prayers I try, there's prayers I don't. The horizon keeps pulling me on, like it knows I won't stay long. Still riding, still alone. out the lines on my face. Said everyone's another place. I said that's just the way I'm built. She said that don't mean you won't feel guilt. I felt it then, I feel it now. Some truths don't break, they just wear down. Love asked me once to choose a side. I chose the road I won't deny. If this life is what I own, then I'll pay it back in stone and bone. I don't beg, I don't condone, I just keep moving, still alone. Turn up, green's tight, does rise, his heart quiet. I don't chase, I don't hide, I ride. Still riding, still alone. Not lost, just overgrown by miles I've chosen, seeds I've sown. If freedom's sharp as it's been shown, I'll bleed a little love. Still riding, still alone. Some men settle, some men roam. Both pay a price feel at home. I've stopped asking nights to change. Stop blaming fate, stop calling names. There's peace in knowing who you are and leaving room for what you want. The stars don't promise, they just stay. They've seen me leave 1,000 ways. If I ever learn to rest my bones, it'll be after one last road. Still riding, still alone. But I ain't empty, I ain't stone. I carry songs I haven't sung and dawns I haven't outrun. When the trail runs thin and quiet's grown, I'll tip my hat to what I've known. Still riding, still alone.
They say there's a smoother way. Yeah, I never met it.
Sun up sharp like a warning sign. Hands already split with time. This old saddle fits my bones. Every mile I ride, I own.
Tagline. Shortcuts always ask too much.
I've seen men chase painted gold, sell their truth to save their soul. I'd rather sweat, I'd rather bleed than know a lie for what I need. No easy ride for me, no borrowed luck, no silver key. If it's worth the dust and pain, I'll earn it straight, I'll earn it clean. choose your way, you choose your load, you choose the way you ride this road. I choose mine. My daddy said, son, the hard way is slow, but it's the only one that lets you know who you are when the light goes thin and nobody's there but you and him. Storm clouds stack, I lean in tight. Truth don't flinch when the rains pull hard. No easy ride for me, but I sleep fine with what I see. Freedom lives in earned respect and the man I am when I'm beat. Sunset red, rains hang free, road still long, but it's mine to be. Yeah, no easy ride for me. Cup cooling by the stone, second log, but I sit alone. Smoke goes up like it's got somewhere. I just watch it thin to air. Campfire without a voice.
Close but says no word. Silence louder than I heard.
Campfire without a voice. No stories left, no second choice.
Crickets keep a steady rhyme
while I argue with the time.
Stars burn on like there's no loss.
Every ember counts the cost.
Campfire without a voice.
Wood still cracks, nobody answers. She knew my boots before my heart. It should have been the warm part. Sun going down on a Texas line. Your eyes said stay, my wheels said time. You folded hope into my coat like it might keep me warm on the road. Love don't follow cowboys. they just move.
Your goodbye fit inside a sigh. Mine never learned how to try.
I thought freedom was a clean escape, didn't know it came with empty plates. You can't outrun what you destroy. Turns out love don't chase cowboy.
Love don't follow cowboy. It waits where roots are grown. If I ever stop and call a place home, it'll be somewhere you're already gone.
Horse tracks fade, stars stay still. Love never chased me, guess it never will.